Welcome to DataVis DevTalk. I'm your host Minhas Ghazi, developer advocate for Data Studio. In this video, we'll discuss how you can share and publish your connector. Let's get started. Let's say you have just developed your first community connector. You're conscious about your health and track your daily activities. So you've created a Google Fit connector to track your Google Fit data in Data Studio. You've tested the functionality, added helpful error messages, and created separate testing and production deployments. So the connector is good to go. But at this point, the connector can be used only on your account since you have not shared it with others. When a user uses a community connector, under the hood, Data Studio is executing functions from the connector script on the user's behalf. Therefore, the user's account must have read access to the script, otherwise Data Studio cannot execute the script. If you're working in a team to develop the connector, or want a few trusted users to try out the connector, you must provide read access to your connector script to these users. But what if you want to share the connector with everyone? You found your Google Fit connector to be very helpful, and you think others can also benefit from it. For that, the first step would be to share your AppScript project by link. Head over to the AppScript environment, open your project, hit the share button on the top right, and click on Get Shareable Link. Make sure that the option Anyone with the link can view is visible. If you're in a G Suite organization, this option might not be available based on your administrative settings. In this specific case, you can either talk to your G Suite admin to enable this option, or copy over your script to a non-restricted account like a Gmail account. At this point, all users have read access to your script. Keep in mind that unless a user has the exact link to your AppScript project, they will not be able to view the code in AppScript environment. Now, to share the connector with other users, you will also need to get the correct deployment link. Open your connector in AppScript environment, click on Publish from the menu, and select Deploy from Manifest. This will show you a list of all deployments for your connector. We will cover versioning and deployments in a separate video. From this interface, copy the appropriate deployment link and share it with others. You can share the link through email, social media, or your own blog. Anyone who goes to this deployment link will be able to use your connector, configure it, connect to their own Google Fit data, and create their own separate dashboards. That's pretty neat. You can get greater visibility for your connector by publishing it to the Data Studio connector gallery. If the connector gets published, all Data Studio users will be able to view the connector while exploring or searching through the gallery. You can publish your connector in two ways, either as a partner connector or as an open source connector. If you publish as a partner connector, you will need to support, deploy, and maintain the connector yourself. You can follow the partner connector guidelines and submit a review request to get started. If the connector passes the review, it will be included in the gallery as a partner connector. Publishing in this way helps you and your organization to get more exposure, add your own branding, and also monetize your connector. On the other hand, you can publish as an open source connector. In that case, the connector is deployed by the Data Studio DevRel team and supported by the community. You can start the process by submitting a pull request to our repository, link is in the description. Once the pull request is approved, your connector will be showcased in the gallery as an open source connector. This is a great way for you to showcase your code. Publishing your connector helps to get better visibility, reach a bigger audience, and provide better value to your existing users. You also become eligible to be considered for promotional activities. So we recommend that if you build a connector, you should publish it. However, keep in mind that you don't have to publish to share your connector with others. You can share by link even without publishing, and then just give the deployment URL to users. Hopefully you find this sharing and publishing overview for community connectors useful. You can always go to our developer site at developers.google.com/datastudio for more information. If you like this video, stay tuned on the GCP channel for more Data Studio content. Thanks for watching.